These delicious roasted potatoes are the ultimate addition to any meal. Hi, you're watching Plating It with Wendy, where I share with you recipes which impress with ease. You're going to love these roasted potatoes flavored with garlic, herbs, and topped with Parmesan cheese. So let's get started. For this recipe, we're going to go in with 1.5 kilograms of baby potatoes. We're going to wash them, dry them, and slice them in halves. To a pot of boiling water, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of salt and very gently immerse the potatoes into it. And we're going to parboil the potatoes for 10 minutes till they are half cooked. After which we'll pick them up, drain off the excess water, place them in a bowl and leave them aside while we prepare the infused butter and oil mix. To give the potatoes that nice fresh flavor, we're going to add 2 stalks of rosemary, which we're going to finely chop. And run your finger through the stalk to pull out the needles. The best way to chop the rosemary is to hold the tip of the knife down with one hand and guide it across with the other and go back and forth, a technique that is called cross-chopping. That's good. And we're going to take a small bunch of thyme, which is going to give us about a tablespoonful. We're just going to pull out the leaves. These are my 2 favorite herbs to use when roasting potatoes, but you could use any herbs that you like. I'm going to get this to a fine chop. And let's add that to the rosemary. And to that, we're going to add 6 cloves of garlic, which we're going to finely mince. Just going to give them a rough chop first, and then we'll cross chop them. If you want to quicken this up, you could even use a garlic press. To a heated skillet, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter and allow it to melt. To prevent the butter from burning, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of olive oil and give it a quick mix. To this, we're going to toss in the chopped garlic, rosemary and thyme and saute it till they turn aromatic and the garlic turns a light golden brown. As soon as the garlic begins to get some color, we're going to take it off the heat. To prevent the garlic and herbs from burning in the oven, let's pass it through a sieve and keep them aside to garnish the roasted potatoes later. And for that lovely glow and a smoky flavor, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of paprika to the oil, giving it a quick mix. To intensify the flavor of the potatoes, we're going to sprinkle on a little more salt. And just about 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Let's pour in the infused oil and give it a quick toss. We're going to toss the potatoes onto a baking sheet. Just going to give it a quick mix so that all get well coated with all the flavor. For the first bake, we're going to bake them face side down, so that when we flip them to bake them for the next 15 minutes, they get nice, golden and crispy. These roasted potatoes are the perfect side for any main dish. In fact, I'm going to be adding them to my roast chicken for Easter. We're going to pop these into the oven, preheated at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for the first 15 minutes. Let's flip these over and pop them back into the oven. Now let's pop these back into the oven to bake for another 15 minutes. After which we're going to broil them on high for 5 minutes. Oh my goodness, look at that. We're going to sprinkle on the garlic and herb mix that we had kept aside earlier. This is going to give that extra pop of flavor with each bite. And to finish it off, a sprinkle of parsley. And who doesn't like a little Parmesan cheese on the top? This is the easiest side to put together. Let's give it a taste. Oh, so tempting. Hey, and before I go, if you enjoy my videos and love my recipes but haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe. And if you hit on that bell icon, you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And while you're at it, hit on that like button and leave me your comments below. Thanks for watching. See you soon.